What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream.
Would be nice to get a drink or two.
I've got the new companion as well. I'm not really too interested in companions that much, but I do like when they've got certain perks, and this one in particular is good for stealing, so lockpicks. So I thought I would get this new companion. Do that.
I see.
We've got the old plunder skulls.
I should stay moving. I might doze off.
Yes, I'm going to be doing a little bit of PvP and some stealing. And then, yeah, I'm on Pcna, which I don't normally steal, but I've managed to get my character to a reasonable enough ledger domain to hit the safe boxes. 15, that'll do.
I'm listening.
This is when lock picking bestows an increased time to pick a lock, and increased chance to force a lock, and a reduced chance to break a lock pick. So it's not super beneficial, but it's just a little extra, because sometimes you can, when you're forcing locks, they can stop a few times. You have to keep breaking them over and over, so it's coming up there. I think he gives you like 5%, it's nothing too crazy.
This place has been violated for the last time. You're as subtle as a
Yeah, it just saves you lock picks basically. You're not going to go through them as quickly. But I haven't got it maxed on 60%.
A crime in progress. Whatever shall I do?
So yeah, it's a nice little companion to have with what I do.
I saw that, you swit.
Crafting motive there. They're quite common in the lock boxes.
Come on, friend. You're better than that.
So yeah, probably we'll do some Battlegrounds as well in between. Just unfortunately the matchmaking's a bit broken at the moment. They don't sometimes work. I don't want the auto loot on because I want to check some of the containers. Like gameplay. So I think the tapestries have got a chance to drop in sort of containers, but which I don't normally check. I don't think I've ever had the tapestries. I won't be going crazy on the containers, but there's the odd one here and there. Also going to put concealed weapon on just for a bit more movement speed. If I've got it. Which I don't.
Patient? The foreman just dragged another egghead out of the mine and he's worse than the rest. This is on your head, Pcna.
What's our story if we get caught?
You were warned. Now you'll need to deal with the guard.
So yeah, it's nice to have a companion that has a benefit to what I do. There's a lot of the perks I don't really... Some are good for containers as well. There's a few... They do have good perks, and if you do complete all their achievements, I think you get the perks across your characters. So I'm going to have to leave her out for... when I'm obviously needing to do the lockpicks. Stage vampire, just in case we jump into one.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from Pcna. They will handle this trouble in the mine. You need only be patient.
So yeah, it's normally 55%, so we're getting a 60%, so it's just a nice little extra bonus, just so once I've got the Ledger Domain maxed, it's going to be, just be able to get round just a bit quicker. And just if there's any few containers knocking about. Who's that? I'll take it. I don't think I've seen the tapestries drop in the lock boxes. I've never seen them. I don't think I've had all the paintings, which are worth. By the way, if you're not sure, the paintings and the tapestries in Vardenfell are worth a lot of gold. They're, you know, worth in the millions normally. But the tapestries, I'm not sure if I've even had or not. I'm not sure the drop source. It just says from, if you check on the internet, it just says from, you know, stealing or whatever. Still trying to get used to the new cloak as well. I mean, it's better in a way that you ain't got to keep pressing it every 3 seconds. Like I said, as long as you spec into Magicka, like on a gank, you don't really notice it too much. I've just got to remember to stop, you know, doing that. That's what I'm used to doing, is pressing the cloak button loads of times. I suppose you still could, really. No, it pulls you out. So yeah, but it does prevent your locks from breaking quite a while, so they're going to last a lot longer. Not that it's like a, so none of these are like super big issues, they're just little nice bonuses. There is a lockbox there, it's not there. So I haven't actually fully done this route on PC yet. I'll always do it on Xbox. So I sort of transitioned to make a stealing character. It was just levelling up the Ledger Domain. It's been a nightmare. It just took me ages. What have I got on? It's 15, yeah. Just high enough for me to start hitting the locks. And then 19 you get the max. Yeah, the new companion, I can't remember what the other one, perk is. Forgot now. Oh, it's heavy sacks. It makes heavy sacks glow, which is interesting. It's not really much good to me, but this one, yeah, lockpicks. I'm all about lockpicks. I'm always using lockpicks.
Easily get caught. Are you stupid or just hard of hearing?
Cabinets.
Matter. Tell it to the guard. I want no part in that.
I don't want the auto pickup on because you just end up with tons of stuff that just clutter the inventory quick. Let's move on. So these are the paintings.
Someone stop that lawbreaker. Can we look for their things? Seriously? What was the point of that? Your presence here
I'm not
is
sure. Are you actually going to get a
uncomfortable.
piece of furniture, like a painting from an actual just container? I'm not sure. See, they might drop in the log boxes, but I can't remember ever having one from a log box. I've definitely had all the paintings, I know that. But yeah, the new companion, definitely useful for me. Backpack.
I want no part in that.
There should be one here as well, it's not there.
I won't report that. Guard! Delicate and dashing.
It's such a strange thing to do, is to change the cloak after what, 10 years. It's just I'm not super bothered by the change, but it's just when you use something for 10 years and they just change it, it's just like, why would you do that? So I've just got to get used to it, and I suppose, yeah, me running around stealing just helped me just getting used to it. What the hell is that? You get 25 transmutes now for the Battlegrounds. That's really good. I'll be racking them up nice and quickly now. Right, let's give us some Battlegrounds in between. Oh, I'm so slow. And you've not got a concealed weapon on, you really notice it. BG time, let's see if it works. It's gonna bug out again. No, it shouldn't do. There's a full teams now. So this would probably be a better map for me for ganking, as I've yet to have a decent gank Battlegrounds, which is unusual. I normally have some decent ones. But with these new ones, I've not had any success yet. But I've only tried like once or twice, admittedly. So hopefully it'll go alright. With the new cloak. Deathmatch as well. And not that silly deathmatch, I can't stand the one with limited lives. Damn, that one's terrible. Well, looks like I might have a healer. See what I healer. I'm pressing cloak again multiple times. I've been hit. First kill. Let's try and get a Dawnbreaker hit. Not too bad. So I've got room to manoeuvre here. On the other one, didn't have any room. It was really bad. I was just getting annihilated. Can't move. I'm stunned. Just hitting the bear. Well done. Yeah, they've definitely got a healer because they're just all stacking and no one's going down. They've not got any kills. The other team don't have any kills. Thoughts on the new BG maps? I like the new BG maps, but I do miss the old ones as well. I wanted both. That's what I think they should have done. It's just really weird. They're just stacking and not moving. This is weird. It's got definitely a weird feel to it, these new BGs. Not doing too bad. This must be a low MMR or something, because 6 kills. The Magicka is really annoying though. Definitely noticeable. But no one's moving, it's just it's all stagnating, whereas the other ones seem to be like players moving about. This just seems to be like, I'm not moving. Wait, is that that's their spawn point? That's why they're not moving. Okay, I'm getting confused. I've only played this map a couple of times. There's sigils as well. So yeah, I do like the new BG maps and modes, apart from the Battlegrounds one. I'm not even jumping down there. This is just a complete wash. The team has no chance. What the hell was that? The other team only got 1 kill, and we got quite a few. I did not expect that at all. Yeah, my opinion is the 8v8 seems a lot more forgiving than the 4v4 does. Can't complain with them results. So yeah, it's probably best to queue for the 8v8 at the moment. It's just the 4v4 seems much more intense.
Better than that.
The Colosseum map is really good. It's really very small map.
I didn't even hear it click.
I think I benefit from maybe stage 4. Yeah, I think I'll just queue for the 8v8 so far. That seemed okay. That seemed really okay. 9 kills, no deaths. Right, but I do miss the old BGs. I wanted them added to, not taken away from content in the game. So that's what I'd like. I'm just brought back the old ones and the new ones all in the same mix. So there's plenty of variety. There'd be like, you know, 14 BG maps, and that's what we wanted. I don't think anyone wanted it to be removed and then them just put in brand new stuff. I don't think that was, you know, the right way to go about it. And so I would have done it. I would have just added the maps and modes. But the 2v2, I don't know. I've seen some players say like, you know, it's good, but I think the majority of players miss the 3 teams, you know, because it just seems to always go massively one-sided. You're either like super winning, you know, just destroying, or you're being crushed, and there's just nothing in between at all. It's really, they feel so different. You think, oh, it's just BGs, new maps, blah blah blah, but trust me, it's just, it's got such a different feel. Hello? Oh, it's a guard. Oh, another BG cup, same map, same death match. Hello? What the hell? Maybe they've done something, because that's 4 groups again with no problems. I was actually thinking on Oaken Soul build to actually drop the cloak altogether and just put something else on. Because really from range you can just crouch. Everyone drop the stream a like as well, please. You're enjoying the new BGs. They are enjoyable and they just got faults, unfortunately, you know, it's just... But I'm still going to play them, and as I said, they're going to make improvements anyway, it's going to get better. And there seems to be a lot of players doing it as well. Oh, we've lost a player, that's not going to start now, is it? Oh, it is starting. They must have fixed that bug then, because there was definitely a bug. Whoa, what happened there? I had 2 players next to me, 2 allies, who just went. There's a nice sort of kill there. Shield stacking assaults, got to be careful. Going with the Dawnbreaker, I'm so slow. Healing has never been more relevant than ever. It's just so strong and just 100% needed in these new BGs. Oh, got it lit up there. It's just people don't run around in these maps. It's just all sort of sitting in big groups and yeah, like ball group. It's got like a ball group feel. Oh, I probably got snared there to the max. Now we're losing. It's hard to secure kills because there's always usually dedicated healers. But you can sort of get people low and then there's always just a healer there to just sort of bring them back. I have been playing the healer as well, just to see what it's like, and they do make a massive help. I think he dodged my spec bow there. Didn't dodge that. It's just, yeah, it's just got such a different feel. You're just standing in one fixed position, whereas in the other BGs you was running about. Even if it was a deathmatch, there's no objective, you know what I mean? It's not just because it's deathmatch that you sort of... Well, this is quite a balanced game though. It's not like, it's just a very few matches I've had where there's even playing field. It's normally, I'll move. Proper dummy, that sulk. If I was on my battlefield, I'd be lighting up. I wish I was on that. I might jump to that. I got an assist on that. This is such a close match. Yeah, I mean, I do like the new BGs once they iron out the remaining issues they have. I got him. Shadow Moon, what's going on? I said, the new BGs, they definitely have their faults and that, but it feels like a new mode. It don't feel like Battlegrounds. It's the 8v8 anyway, don't. Because I think it's just the sheer level of players, it's just nuts. Especially when you get like a deathmatch like this, it's really weird feel to it. Definitely securing a few kills here, playing in the background. Saucer's trying to get me, and he's probably gonna get me. I've still got the curse on me. Let my spec bow there. Oh, we are winning. We finally took the upper hand. Try and get that sorcerer. He's just constantly shielding. He's doing a good job as a sorcerer. It's definitely harder to heal because of the recovery keep going. There's just so many targets to go for. I have to come in there with the Dawnbreaker, and I missed. You got to watch people flanking, yeah? Or I got him with him. Oh, I didn't kill him. Or did I? Oh no, I did get the kill. Spec bow landed. Oh, yeah, a good leap there against us. Missed the Dawnbreaker again. Just feel like I'm just in the background, just launching arrows. Like you're not running around or anything too much, it's just sort of staying in position. I mean, if there is an objective, there is a little bit more running around, but still definitely not as much. Sorcerer's trying to do the same again. Hit people from the flank. He's got me with a curse. Rapid recovery. Potion. His shields keep eating up my spec bows. Oh, he got me. Had enough of healing. I might actually, I'm just going to do a mixture, to be honest. I've had some bit more success with the ganking. But yeah, I might swap to get that particular gank build to, might do bash build.
Bet there's a great tavern
I
around
am
here.
tempted to go healing though. Yeah, we'll leave the stealing for another day. The 8v8 is definitely more fun. I find the 4v4 seems to be... I don't know if the MMR is ranked only on the 4v4. I'm not sure. So... shall I go bash build? Bash build is fun. Yeah, I think I'll go bash build days. Just wish there was some more different sets I could put on.
What is it?
What one have I got on now? I've got my Hulk build on. But be careful how you phrase things. I did some last night using your Walden build. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it's just, it is. It really is. I mean, you know, you're not going to win every match, but you're going to have a massive advantage when there's a healer and you're just all sort of stacked on one another. It's just, especially with the 4v4 as well. Right, so I saved that build just in case I've made any changes. I don't think I did. And then we'll equip the old bash build. And then we'll see what fun we can have with it. This has got no vampire, has it though, so it is a bit on the squish. Right. Let's get into it then, guys. Yeah, I mean the 8v8 is definitely more fun. The amount they try to snare the healer, yeah, that's the only problem. When you're a healer, you just got to be mindful you don't sort of trail away from the group, because that's when you're going to get picked apart. I've never got the inventory space. Let's go to emergent, try and offload some of this gear. But the new Battlegrounds, they are enjoyable. They do have their faults still. I don't know if they fixed that bug, because we was missing a player and it still started. I don't know if they fixed that bug. That's going to be a big bonus. I said the only really two negatives is it's one side against another and not a third team, and they need to remove that deathmatch with limited lives. Other than that, I haven't really got many problems with it, to be honest. Do you like the two teams in 4v4? It's okay. I still prefer three teams because it can be very one-sided. That match I just had was admittedly a bit more balanced, but they generally seem to go very one-sided. You see, you know, you're either going to get obliterated or you're going to steamroll. There's just not really much in between. Right, let's get rid of some of this gear. Don't even know what I've even got. This PC account's starting to get like my Xbox account now. I've just got too much gear. That's the new one. It's shared pain, I think. Yeah, it is. So that's probably going to be worth a bit of money. Don't think that one is. Stones? No. Nope. Like that'll do anyway. I don't know whether to go vampire on the bash. I don't normally bother because it eats into the sustain. I like 3 teams better. Yeah, I do because it's just more fun. 3 teams, it's just a bit more unpredictable. But I still like the 2 teams. It just feels different. It really does. It just feels a different mode. It doesn't feel like Battlegrounds sometimes. But I mean, like that match I just had when I was ganking and I was literally just standing in the same position the whole time, just launching arrows in, you know, over the top of the main tank people at the front, you know. And you know, normally I'm running around and sort of doing things. You just sort of, it's more stagnant. Like I said, admittedly it was a death match, so you don't run about as much because there's no objectives to get, but it's just everyone just sits in the ball and you're just picking people apart. That's just really what it is.
What is it?
But it's fun, the 8v8 is definitely more fun than the 4v4. So I'm only queuing for that at the moment. Because I don't like the deathmatch one coming up. The only thing that's good about it is the spectating camera's nice to watch. But that's about it. The limited lives one is just weird. Maybe could be kept for just group play only, but certainly not for just random solo play. All the fighting seems to cluster to single areas for ages, yeah, like, and the other Battlegrounds just didn't seem to do that. You just seems to sort of be more on the move, whereas these ones, they seem to just be sort of ball. It's very, and people were worried about it. It was just going to be sort of like a bit of a ball group fest, and it is, you know, just fighting with a healer in the middle, and that's what it is. It's still fun, but it's, you know, that was the worry. It's okay if one team's got a healer one side, another team's got a healer another side, but if you've got one team with a healer and they haven't, you know, you're at a huge disadvantage. Is it going to load? Are we going to be okay? I've not had no problems so far. It is good fun though, it's just got some flaws. And like I said, hopefully they'll just iron out a few of the flaws. We don't have enough players on our team. This ain't good. Missing 2 players, they've got a full team. This could be a failed match. I don't think this will start. Oh, well, I wanted to try my bash build out again. I did release a more updated version of this build. It's just running the Deadlands Demolisher and Veiled Heritance with the Oaken Soul. And I did put a Scribe skill on, but the reason I don't like the Scribe skill is because it's stamina based, the shield throw. You do get more bash damage, but it's at the cost of sustain. Because you end up having, I've got 2 stamina skills on here. And with bash builds, the stamina is very taxing. So having a 3rd stamina skill, I did feel, yes, you could do higher damage. But it just ate into the sustain even more. So I have actually taken it off. But I haven't got it on PC anyway. I haven't got scribing on PC. But yeah, this is going to be a disconnect, I think. So is everyone on PC or are you console players? I'm technically both now. I was originally just Xbox, but now I'm PC as well. I'm Xbox EU and Pcna. Reman's Folly in Blackwood. I've gone the opposite way from PC to Xbox. Use the PC from times like now when there's an update. Yeah, I mean, I just like the best of both. I mean, PC, I think it's just a bit more active than Xbox. I don't know what PS5 is like. It's probably similar. But yeah, just nice to have 2 accounts. So if one's like down for maintenance, I can just swap onto the other one. Oh, we had a werewolf on our team and all. Yep, it's closing, guys. I did think it would. But they are apparently working on this fix. Xbox NA is better than EU, but nothing compared to PC. Why can't they just merge the lot? There's loads of games doing it these days. Yeah, they apparently they actually did, because a lot of players, I think on a stream, was saying to the developers, you know, will crossplay ever be a thing? And they're not ruling it out. And yeah, I'd hope it would come as well, because I think it would just be brilliant. I know the economy would be mucked around or whatever, but I think at the end of the day, it's just having all the players come together is more important. You know, and the economy would eventually iron itself out. Do have the Undaunted passive now as well, so I've got some extra stats. Put the combat frenzy in. Let's put that on. Combat frenzy is quite nice. Come on, let's get BGs, even if it's the 4v4. But yeah, I do miss the old BGs. I just wanted it all. New modes, new maps, and new BGs. Ooh, we got ready check. I've not actually played this map. I think this is the only map I haven't played, the one in the town, Alikare Desert. What's PC economy like now? It was way easier to make gold on PC before. Everything's just more expensive. That's all I can really tell is the difference. Things just cost more. generally. Right, we've got full teams, so it looks like we're good to go, guys. Yeah, I've not played this map. And I'm glad they made this update free for everyone, because I think making PvP behind a paywall is not a good way to go. It's got to be free, so because everyone's got access to it, so they have. That's fine. I remember when Imperial City was, you know, behind a paywall, and they made that free.
Victory will be sweet.
Chaos was weird though now, because it's not one ball. I just thought there was one ball. There's like multiple, is it 3 or 4 sometimes? I think this one will have power-ups as well, which I've not really barely even touched them. Oh, there's only 2 of us. Got to drop down out of that. It did not go well. Oh, I'm done. Oh, got the heal in. Saved. No, not saved. Another player. Nightblades are just absolutely insane. Oh, I fell off the stairs. No way. And so did he. Come here. Did not work. I just got caught from behind. And now I'm in the storm. Potion. Potion's not working. I pressed it 4 times. Nothing. Yeah, things are not firing too well on the 8v8. It does get a bit, especially with 2 bar, very hard to bar spot. Runs, as I said, a lot of them just run back to their team. You do get a lot of that. I don't know where the Chaos Ball is. There's the Chaos Ball. Oh, he's got back up. Ultimate. Oh, we've just been. Oh no, that was terrible. Suppression field. Underrated ultimate, that is. That's quite a good ultimate. Disables all magicka skills while you're in that bubble, and if you're snared, you're just done. You do see bombs as well in this sort of mode, the 8v8, you do get bombs. Oh, I'm just finished. It's my ultimate. No, I'm just getting feared left, right and centre. I've got all the chaos balls. Yeah, definitely lost. Just dancing around. Pin him, pin him. It's not gonna matter now. That's it. Yeah, they're just weird. They just feel so different. The modes, they're just such a strange modes. But at the end of the day, I suppose it's new PvP content, you've got to see it that way, and not what players really wanted, but I think it could have been worse. But I still think they should bring the old BGs back and just have it all in one big mixed bowl. Yet they're always over really fast. The only one that's really slow is the Battlegrounds, the deathmatch. We have limited number of lives and you just got to wait for ages. That one can go on for quite a while. What do you suggest to build for this? I mean, if you want to win, just play a healer. You're going to win most matches if you just play healer. Healers are more relevant than ever in BGs. I mean, they were a nuisance in BGs and now they're just amazing. You're just going to basically win most matches unless you're against, you know, the other team's also got a healer. That's probably the best thing to do. Warden healer is just easy mode for winning BGs. For securing kills, it's tough to say. Ganking is definitely tougher. I just would go in tanky with a Dragon Knight or Warden. Is probably your best bet. Nightblade's also really good 2-bar if you can manage to handle them, which I can't. But you can't go wrong with just a really tanky, you know, in the 40Ks with the Warden or Dragon Knight. Ideally, Talk is really good. That's what I'm running at the, well, I will be running on a lot of the PC setups I do because I've got the Talk. Because you get the 15% damage reduction, which, you know, you're just taking so much damage in these BGs. You really need that damage mitigation. Right, so we've got 4 teams. Domination. What is this water killing me? Slaughterfish in the middle, oh, I forgot. What sets for healer? If it's Warden, you just want to pack high health. I actually probably will go on to my healer, I'll show you. I'll just, you know, recommend a Plague Doctor. I think I was running Trainee and Open Soul, just for nice stats. But yeah, healer is just easy mode. You're guaranteed a good win. Oh, I was just about to kill that player. Knocking me in the slaughterfish. Like that healer there. Huh? Oh, he took a beating, mate. sure we get the flag. Yeah, there's quite a lot of sets you can play. Alexia's Mercy, I think, is a really good healing set, PvP. Or, yeah, I'll just run Plague. If you just want a cheap healer build, I might go on that and show you guys. High health healing Warden is just super easy mode. Just very forgiving because you've got a lot of health.
Outstanding. We have secured the point.
Doing too bad. I've only got 1 kill. I've more than that. I just saw a Necro stood on the edge using Ricochet, Scar and Blast Bones. He was clearly new, but he wasn't doing too bad. Yeah, I do keep meaning to go back on Necromancer. I don't have access to it on PC. I haven't done a Necromancer build in a while. They are still good, they're just, you just got to really build them carefully and you can do well. It's tanky Templar there. I like this map though, this is a good map. I can lock myself. Using the vampire ult, let's see if we can melt him down. Oh, we did win. Not many kills there. So Warden, Healer, Plague, Doctor, what food? Yeah, I'll jump onto the healer and I'll show you. Try a mixture, eh? Healer just feels like cheating, but they're just more relevant than ever. Oh, I think might have logged out. Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, so this is what I'm running at the moment. Again, I just threw this together. So Plague Doctor, Restoration Staff, in defending, just get a ton of health. Chokethorn, nice easy to get monster set. I would prefer Earthcore, but I haven't got that. And Trainee 3 pieces just for stats. And just recoveries. Did you say what food? I use smoked bear haunch. And I've been using that skill. It's a skill I've never used in the entire game, so I'll put that on. Just a nice, simple, easy one, but I'm still got some things to level, so it's not 100% sweet yet. But it's definitely doing okay. Definitely fun to play. And I've amped up the resistances a little bit. Crit resistance is still a bit low, and the spell damage is a bit on the low side because healing does scale off spell damage. But I've just opted for more recoveries. So we'll see how we do. Where's the stables? I just like to play a bit of everything. I can never sort of land on one class and go, this is my class.
What do you want?
Just a jack of all trades. Right, this one at least has got the base so I can collect my goods.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
Character bound, character bound, character bound. You get tons of transmutes as well. Transmutes are no longer an issue in the game if you do Battlegrounds, trust me. And I always need tons for Xbox where I do the majority of my builds. You just rack up loads quickly. I've got the Deceptive Predator on because it gives you immunity to snares and you get that nice movement speed and minor evasion. I quite like the Soothing Spores. We've got the called Blessing of Protection, and then we've got the Auto so other players can get the health back, and we've got the Polar Wind. A Drop Vigor. This is the map I don't like the most for some reason. I just don't like it. Very, very small map. We'll see how we do. There's the healer. Just keep the heavy attacks in just to keep the... So we've got two healers. A lot of players are using that banner as well, which is the new scribe skill, which gives players buff. They have a good healer. Hopefully we've got a good healer as well. That's what I mean, so it's lucky. You will find that more and more matches you can have more and more healers. There's a lot of healers running. On the old BGs I'd say 1 in or 2 in 10 matches you would have a healer you're against. But now they're basically in every match almost, so it's definitely an easy way to go. Didn't check the vampire, did I? Think I'm okay, yeah, pretty good. Oh, a bit late there. So if there's tons of healers in this match, this could be crazy stalemates or just who does the best healing. So you can get a lot of stalemate matches unless the healer gets focused like me. Oh, this is going to be one big stalemate. Maybe not, we're getting slammed. Yeah, just a heal fest. Healing fest. No one can get the flags. What happens? It might just be a draw then. So Battlegrounds is no longer about damage, it's all about healing. Oh, it's fun though, I must admit, it's still fun, even if it is just crazy. Devoted Protector. You get plenty of medals as well for all this healing as well. We've managed to get the flag off of them. We are winning points wise. Oh my god, they're going to get me. I don't think there's going to be a single kill this match. Yeah, you've got to focus the healers, or I think you're going to get more of a rise in sets that combat healers. I think it's like Snake in the Stars. There is some set, and the more healing they do, they get like a debuff. I'm sure it's Snake in the Stars. And you know, you're going to start getting anti-healer builds. That's this sort of build you want to be running. I think is going to become very relevant if they don't nerf this healing. I think the problem with Walden as well is not just the scaling off the max health, it's also the cheap ultimate. That Enchanted Forest is just so cheap. You get it so easily. And it just does a ton of healing and ultimate gen. No deaths allowed, no kills allowed. That's the new BGs, guys. And like I said, don't hate me because I'm playing as a healer. I'm just doing it just to more prove a point, to be honest. But yeah, you are going to get this, you know, Warden healers. Oh, he really went. Is he going to go? You had to back up there, then. Like, you're going to get bomb builds probably. You're going to get things that are going to try and shock and surprise, try and gut this healing, unless the healing is ever addressed on this game. Oh, I've been snared. It's not good. I'm okay. Oh, there's a bit of lag there, isn't there? They're just falling off. They've had enough. Don't even count as deaths. Oh, we have got some kills. I think, unless they're just falling off and it's counting as a kill. So yeah, anti-healer builds are going to become a thing. You can see people are going to get ticked off of this, and you're going to get a rise. I might try and build some sort of anti-healer build. You know, bomb build, or I'm sure it's Snake in the Stars. I'll have to check after this to try and mitigate this insane healing meta. But yeah, it is fun to play though. Put the Enchanted Forest on. Oh, I got snared there. Oh, I'm in trouble. But like I said, I think the issue with healing is it's not just the healing itself, is that healers shouldn't be able to stack high health and produce good healing. I mean, I know my spell damage is a bit on the low side, you know, which does contribute to healing. But I'm still doing okay. I'm not doing the best healing in the world, but it's probably sufficient. And we've got two. You just, you know, just nuts. Have to make crazy burst damage builds somehow, yeah, like bombs and sort of things. Yeah, Nightblades are going to become more of a thing. But yeah, I will check the set after this that sort of combats all this crazy healing. There is, you know, whether or not it's going to be good enough, I don't know. Very hard to defeat a team with, you know, one or two healers. Oh, someone's bombing. Oh, we've gone down. Someone's put something together. Someone's got through. You can slip up and you get lazy, and you know, sometimes someone will find a window to then punch someone down. Probably like dark convergence and things like that could probably going to become a lot more common. But yeah, but when it's this bad of a stalemate, it is a bit, oh, what, you know, what the hell. But we're winning, so I'm happy. I'm on the winning side. And yeah, a lot of things, there's a lot of verticality on some of these things, so like obviously like the bow skills where you can knock people back, or the javelins, you know what I mean, you can knock people off. Like more nuisance builds, you know, there's a lot of maps that have that where you can just drop off and die into slaughterfish, which happened to me, but I actually went through the slaughterfish like an idiot. They seem to keep falling off. I don't know if they're doing it deliberately. It looks deliberate to me. But like, yeah, if there was an archer here or something, he could, you know, knock me back and I'd fall off and die. That's another way to combat healers, but obviously it's not going to work for every map. Not every map has that. I've certainly got some medals for all this healing. I think they got mad, I kept knocking them off, so they left. Oh, did they leave? Oh, the other players are left because they know they're losing. Bad sportsmanship there. I'll never leave. Don't care how much I'm getting destroyed. Lol, them jabs. Yeah, it's just hopeless. But they have got some kills. Did they get? I think the other players get some, but not me. Elder Scrolls Healing Online. But you will probably get more wins if you play as a healer. That's just the way it is. As it stands, unless they change the healing, do you know what I mean? If they make changes to the healing, I think it needs to be nerfed. You know, like half. The healing has to be halved. Or cross healing, maybe do something with cross healing, you can only receive a certain number of heals. It's all the stacking. And obviously having high health healers, anything over 35k should be like looked at and thought, there should be a reduction in healing, like they done with the Warden. They did do that with the Warden. If you've got under 30k health, you get a damage bonus. So maybe there should be something like on classes where if you're under 35k health, you get a healing bonus, and if you're above 35k health, then you start losing healing. You know, that's something they could do. They've done it with damage on Warden, and it should be something with all classes. He's coming off again. He keeps knocking him off. So yeah, I'm sure there's an arrow shot that does that as well. But the banner's definitely not helped things. It's made it worse. Having that banner skill just ticking over, I think, does healing and, you know, providing more defensive buffs. Just made people even tankier with a healer. And you've got virtually no chance. If your team doesn't have a healer, you've got no chance. Unless you're super duper duper. I'd love to see what my healing points are after this. I think anyone's just going to run around there because it just... He keeps being knocked. I don't even want to hit me because I suppose your high health puts you off. It's such a simple build up, but this is the worrying thing as well. It's not like I've really grinded for these sets. I've really had to work hard to get to this point. I've just chucked on, you know, cheap stuff. You know, the build literally took me 15 minutes to put together. You know, and it's perfectly viable. It's probably not the best healing build, you know. It's just perfectly viable. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? But the banner thing maybe shouldn't have been a thing. That's definitely not helped. I've seen a lot of players run the banner. Let them have the flag. Look, there's just two healers just standing here. Absolutely nuts. But the match is going to end in 90 seconds anyway. $1.4 million healing. I shouldn't have looked. I was going to wait until I finish. I'll let them have a kill. They worked hard. I will no longer press any buttons. But mind you, I said that bloke's healing as well. Is he a high health healer? He's not. We're ending 35 seconds. Oh, I did press a button. It was just a synergy though. So I probably would have pushed the healing to probably need 2 million score. 1 mil jabs. That's it over, guys. So 1.5 million healing I did. Everyone had really good healing, didn't they? Oh yeah, I didn't even have my restoration staff level, so there's tons of stuff I'm missing. So you can easily get this a lot better than what I've got it. I'm still leveling a few bits. I've got light armor on, no, it's just medium. Don't even got the medium on. There's definitely room for improvement. The Undaunted is not there. Someone support line. Crazy, crazy healing. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in to the stream, and catch me in the next one.